Hey, Stoneman, Coach Adam here, coming to you on Thursday afternoon, one day before our travel up to Wisconsin Dells for the Baraboo tournament. It's getting really exciting. And before we get into everything happening tomorrow and the weekend, I just want to give a quick synopsis, I guess, of just everything that's come up to this point. And I think it's really important that I say this from a coaching standpoint. I'm really pleased with how we're playing baseball right now. And you can start to see that they are really loving the game. Not only is the skill set starting to show up, but you can start to see them having more fun. And that's really what it all comes down to, right? If you don't want to play the game, if it's a drag, if it's something that's second on your list, third on your list as far as priority goes, probably not going to feel as great playing it. But what I've seen over the course of the last month, I'd say, is the team is really starting to gel, and the team is really starting to play better as a team. Even though we've lost some games, some have gotten away from us, and we've played some tough teams. For the most part, I'm really pleased with how everything has happened in those games, except the final outcome. Right? I know they're trying hard. I know they're doing their best. Do we make mistakes? Absolutely, we do. We try to learn from those mistakes. I think the playoffs that we saw helped kind of jumpstart us again with the two games that we had and won those pretty handedly. Really nice to see. So from a baseball coaching standpoint, end of the year here, what I'm seeing is that there's been remarkable improvement from where we began the season. And that's something that we should be very happy about. Win or loss record really doesn't matter at this point or really at this age. It's really about learning the game, developing as a player, and then putting forth that next effort next year. And I think that every player has something that they'll work on, maybe that they struggled with or that they just want to get better at. And hopefully they will pick that one thing or a couple things out and really work on that in the off season, because once November hits and we're back in the quarry, it's go time again. So just from a coaching standpoint, I wanted to give that to you because it's been really good to watch all of the improvement. So that being said, tomorrow we're heading on up. I'm going to get there probably, afternoon-ish. So I'm going to try to leave here early in the morning, get up there. Kalahari says we can use the water park anytime after 10. You just got to get into the main desk area, get a wristband, and let them know that you're there. And check-in happens like around 4. If the room's already, if they are ready for you earlier than that, you'll get a call or a message, or a text. That way, you'll know, oh, my room's ready. Okay, cool. I can go get the stuff out of the car. If you want to come up and hit the water park right away, I think it's a great idea to do it, just because Saturday and Sunday might be a little bit harder to do. And so that's what's happening right away tomorrow. And then tomorrow night, we're going to do a team dinner. And thank you, Alex, for getting that set up for us. I know that they don't do the reservations, but as long as we're all there as a group, they're going to make it happen for us. So I think that'll be a great thing. I'm planning to do a little team recognition, player recognition at dinner. Shouldn't take too long, but I do want to do that. And then we'll have a real nice dinner, and we'll get to bed at some sort of time so that the kids can get up, with not just one eye open on Saturday morning. And I don't know. I'll let you guys decide that, but I would say, earlier bedtime than maybe normal, just because we have to get up and play a baseball game. Now, Saturday morning, what I would like to do is have everybody plan to meet at the front desk area at the Kalahari so we can all kind of just, get to our cars and go at the same time. I just want to account for everybody, as you know, just to make sure everyone's there, they're not oversleeping, whatever the case might be. We got to have all of our players. So if we could actually be at the front desk on Saturday morning at about like 8:30 to 8:45, and then leave together, I think that would be great. Now, our game begins at 9:45, but I'd like to be at the field around 9. And the reason for that is not only for warm-ups, but if that first game ends early, I have a suspicion they're going to want to move these games through the day, so we may begin a little earlier than previously thought. So that being said, on Saturday, if you have any questions about it, or maybe you're coming up Saturday, whatever the case might be, let me know. But I'd really like to kind of at least have some sort of plan in the morning so that we're all up and about and we can get over to Pierce Park in Baraboo, which is only about 12 minutes away. So when you leave the Kalahari, and I'm sure you'll map it out, if you leave the Kalahari and you go left on Highway 12, which is south, you follow Highway 12, like I said, about 12 minutes or so, get into Baraboo, and just follow that right into town. And Pierce Park's on the south side of town. Baraboo's not that big, so we'll be able to find it, hopefully. Map it out yourselves and put it in your GPS. So Saturday we play at 9:45 and then 4:45, which kind of, isn't the best, but we'll make it happen. In between those two games, if you want to come up with a place to meet for lunch in Baraboo somewhere, I think that's a good idea. Somewhere close, maybe, not too far away. I would probably, it's not enough time to go back to the Kalahari and swim and everything and then have another game. That's probably pushing it. But if we could be in town somewhere there, get some lunch, and then come on back for the afternoon, I think would be great. Maybe watch one of the other games, have a couple adult beverages, whatever the case might be. I think that would be the plan because 4:45 we'll be playing at. After the game, we can head on back. I believe that the Kalahari water park hours are till 9 or 10. Or it's one of the two, 9 or 10. So we'll still have some time to be at the water park after the game. And then Sunday. Sunday will be the bracket play. And we don't know exactly when we would play, but I can tell you that the earliest we would play on Sunday would be 8 a.m. And 8 a.m. would only be for the third place teams. So we just got to win one of the games on Saturday, and we won't be playing at 8 a.m. on Sunday because it would be the two teams that don't win on Saturday playing at 8 a.m. And then the latest we could play would be 3:30 on Sunday. 3:30 would be the championship game. So if we win and move all the way through the latest game, 3:30 on Sunday, and in between that, we do have other bracket times for teams. So I'll send this screenshot out that I have in Crossbar for you for reference for Sunday, and just you can see that on there. We don't know when we play because we don't know where we'd be seated just yet, but you'll have some sort of understanding of how Sunday goes. All right, so that's basically all I got. Let's have some fun. I'm looking forward to some baseball, but also some relaxation a little bit. Get out of town a little bit, and head on up there. It's going to be nice to see some other teams. These are going to be Northwoods teams. We're going to be playing Sauk Prairie. We're going to be playing Kimberly. Baraboo's in the tournament. There's also Poinet and some other teams from around that area. So it's kind of nice, to kind of see, what other teams are like. And, we're kind of playing in a different atmosphere. So it should be fun and exciting. I hope the boys have a lot of fun and take a lot of pictures. I hope to get a team picture as well. Maybe after that first game, if we win, hopefully we'll be in really good spirits and we'll get a nice team picture with everybody. I think that would be really good. Oh, and while we're talking about that kind of stuff, just as a reminder, and I'll send this out in Crossbar too. On Saturday, we're going to wear the royal blue on Saturday. Sunday, we're going to go to orange, okay? That way, we don't have a stinky, sweaty jersey for the second day. But also because Franklin will be playing with us, and great that he'll be with us, so excited for him. His team doesn't wear a powder blue, so he wears the royal blue and an orange that's similar to ours, but not the exact jersey, but it'll be close enough. And that way we look, like a full team. So that being said, pack everything that your kid needs. Make sure they have their mitts, their bats, their batting gloves. Double check, triple check. You don't want to have to run to Dick's and I need a glove. I need, and I say this to myself too because it could happen to me. I'll be triple checking Amory's bag. But, just all that regular stuff that we would do as parents, just making sure they have everything, and pack swimsuit, pack all that fun stuff. And we'll see you up there. Like I said, I'll probably leave here, 10, 11, something like that, get on up there. And I'll let you guys know when I'm up there. Maybe I'll bump into you. We'll probably go to the water park right away and get that in. So we'll see you up there. And everyone drive safely. Travel safely, everybody, please. And go Stoneman. Can't wait to see you. It'll be a fun time. Take care, guys. Bye.